The National Prosecuting Authority's KwaZulu-Natal Director of Public Prosecutions, Elaine will take the stand before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry in Pretoria this morning. For more on today's 7th day of testimony at the Madlanga Commission, let's cross to SABC News anchor Ayanda Nyathi and SABC News reporter Canny Maphanga in Pretoria.
Yeah, Leanne, thanks very much. Once again, day 7 of the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry is set to get underway in just about an hour and a half's time. And as always, we're stationed already inside the main auditorium here at the Bridget Mabandla Justice College, where final audio tests are underway and final touches before a new witness, as you've mentioned, in the DPP of KwaZulu-Natal set to take to the stand. The perception that we're getting, at least from our vantage point, is that there is still a lot of building of the case, if you like, to try gather the evidence. As we know, the commission is divided mainly into 3 parts. First, the evidence is presented, thereafter it is tested, and then there are any responses or rebuttals from implicated persons. The expectation at the very least is that the next witness who will take to the stand today will really continue to corroborate the claims that have already been made here by the main complainant in Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, followed by Fannie Masemola, the police chief, and yesterday the head of the SAPS legal head, I should say, in Major General Petronella, Rooyen, the idea that there were nefarious intentions at the very least in that directive that was given in a letter that's dated the 31st of December last year to have the political killings team disbanded, apparently at the instruction of the now suspended Police Minister. Canny Maphanga is still with us as we continue making sense of these moments. And Canny, you know a bit more about the NPA's DPP in KwaZulu-Natal. Help us place what we're likely to hear from her.
Indeed, Ayanda, with the release of the next witness name, that is the KZN DPP, Advocate Elaine, we expect that we are still well within the realm of the disbandment of the political killings task team. Remember, this task team was established to eradicate this prevailing problem of political violence in the KwaZulu-Natal province. Of course, the team cannot do that work alone. Once they've secured their investigations, they require the assistance, rather, of the prosecutors in order to achieve a successful conviction and, of course, successfully solve the cases that they investigate. So the context upon which you will see Advocate Elaine appear before this commission from 9:30 a.m. this morning is within the context of the disbandment of the PKTT, and of course her letter in which she raised the alarm as to seek clarity as to whether this unit had been disbanded or not, and then she goes into the implications, or rather the consequences, of such a decision if it were to be true. She raised the alarm in the letter of the issue of the looming 2026 local government elections, stating that this PKTT is needed to deal with the possible threat of violence come the 2026 local government elections, as she is the NPA head, or the provincial NPA head in the KZN province, that has to deal with this prevailing problem that does occur in that particular province. So she'll be shedding light on the disbandment of the PKTT, the consequences from the vantage point of the National Prosecuting Authority, that is the one that operates in KZN, and then of course she'll give her thoughts on the overall picture that has been painted by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi about the PKTT and its work in that province. Over to you in studio.